What we can learn from China about MS-13 gang members. This is, dude. China. This is one area that I wish we'd mimic for sure. This is fantastic, and I just all the left wing people, the bleeding hearts who think China's the wave of the future because they like the Rand. So I'm reading this thing from the Rand Institute or what the hell it's called. Beyond tariffs, what we can learn from China's industrial playbook, and these guys love top-down big government stuff. Liberals love top-down. All right, they do not like bottom-up. They love top-down. It's just a fact, man. That's why liberals love socialism. And I just read this, I'm just chuckling because China's doing something here that is absolutely cracks me up. It's fantastic. And the liberals, if they actually were smart, they'd say, it's kind of racist. I'm going to show you here. That's awesome. Anyway, so check this out. So this thing is chock full of links and whatnot I'm clicking on, so it's all good. So I came over here on this link from the Rand Corporation, and it's in Chinese, and I don't speak Mandarin or Cantonese. My wife's parents both did, actually. Very funny. Both 6 foot and above, white, and they can both speak the language. And then I click on English. And this is the notice of the State Council on issuing Made in China 2025, which is very interesting because I'm definitely going to read this. But they also linked here, which kind of cracked me up. So check this out. So here's a Chinese version of NPR. Is their media is English.gov.cn China. So like their version of the media where they can, well, obviously, unlike our NPR, which we hate Trump, the NPR does, but they love the left wing. The Chinese media actually says we love the Chinese government without question. Our version of NPR, we fund them to be anti-right wing. It's crazy. I don't know why we keep funding these fools, but we do. Anyway, so it's very like, look, China rolls out guideline upgrading pilot-free trade zones. That's pretty cool. China accelerates opening up, injects more certainty in the world. Oh, that's fantastic. So I want to show you something right here. Right here. China, let's see. China visa-free transit policy fully relaxed and optimized. I said, ooh, that's interesting. Let's click on that, shall we? And here comes Pablo. And this is what cracked me up. The very bottom was pretty funny, actually. I want to show you something here, if they can get to it. Right here. The National Immigration Administration of China invites more foreign friends to come to China and experience the beauty of the country in this new era firsthand. So what's happening here? The National Immigration Administration now states it will fully relax and optimize the visa-free transit policy. It's effective immediately. The stay duration for foreign nationals eligible for visa-free transit has been extended from the previous 72 hours to 240 hours. So from, 3 days to 10 days. Additionally, 21 ports of entry and exit have been added for visa-free transit individuals, further expanding the allowed areas for visa-free transit travelers. All right? Individuals from 54 countries, including Russia, Brazil, the UK, the US of A, and Canada, traveling from China to a third country region can enter visa-free through any of the 60 open ports and provinces. All right, so this is what I want to focus on. Individuals from 54 eligible countries. So let's take a look at what those 54 eligible countries are. All right? The applicant must be a citizen of one of the 54 in Europe, basically all of Europe, 40 countries in Europe. All right, good stuff, good stuff. America, and look, Russia's part of Europe there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. America, the U.S., Canada, Mexico, so that's North America. Brazil, Argentina, and Chile. So the entirety of the Western Hemisphere, only 6 countries, all 3 of the Northern Hemisphere, the entire of the Western Hemisphere, right? Only 6 countries, all 3 from North America, but only 3 from South and Central America. Brazil, Argentina, which is basically white, and Chile, which is as well. All right, isn't that funny? So no El Salvador. No Nicaragua, Venezuela. We don't want the Chinese say, we don't want your gang members in Venezuela coming to China. We don't want your MS-13 from El Salvador coming to China. I just thought that was funny. Australia, New Zealand can get there. Korea, Japan, Singapore, UAE, and Qatar. But notice no African nations either. No Congo. Is Congo even still a country anymore? I don't remember. No Somalia. Notice I didn't see any Haiti on there. I didn't see any. I know Haiti's not Africa. I get it. I'm just throwing it out there. I didn't see any Somalia. What's the other one? Ethiopia. I didn't see any. Did we even see Israel? I don't think we saw any Israel either, did we? No Israel either. That's very interesting. No Palestine. no Egypt. So, dude, they're saying if you're one of these countries, you can't come here visa free for 10 days. You can't. Oh my goodness. What else we got? We got Somalians coming to the United States. Um, there's another African country that's coming here. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, I just found that funny. China says, no, we don't want those people. We just want these people. And dude. So China has the ability to say, we don't want people from problematic parts of the world. And yet all the liberals who hate America, who love China, will sit there and they'll never say anything about this. They won't say it's a Muslim ban. They won't say it's a Muslim ban. You know, they're not going to say, oh my goodness, how come you don't have Indonesia? Is Indonesia in here? I guarantee they're not. It's funny. India's, I didn't see India in here. Asia, I didn't see, UAE, Qatar, and that's it. Brunei, but no, oh my goodness, look at that. No Libya, no, just the whole thing is so funny. It cracks me up. And everybody knows why. Everyone knows this makes sense. But America, for some reason, you know, we're the toilet of the world. Just dump your crap here and we'll somehow clean it up with our unlimited resources. It's insane. We got to have better policies, dude. And the only one who's going to do is Trump, and half the Republican Party is against him to begin with, and all the Democratic Party are. Because they're all getting rich off this crap. God bless. Love your thoughts.